Okay, people, update. I've decided to go with the 454 in the red truck here. So this is a 454. Now, let me tell you something about wrecking yards. They will fuck you in your ass. Okay? Investigate the situation yourself before you buy an engine from a wrecking yard, because they will fuck you in your ass. They told me that this engine came out of a motorhome. It did not come out of a motorhome. I ran the numbers that said it was a 2-bolt main. I took the pan off, and it was a 2-bolt main. 2-bolt mains don't go in motorhomes, people. Only 4 bolts will go in motorhomes. But it's still a good engine. We're still going to use it, okay? Another thing. If it was out of a motorhome with low mileage, like they said, it wouldn't have been rebuilt. Well, when I pulled the pan off and I looked inside, the rods were numbered, which that's dead giveaway right there. And it did have some good crosshatch on the cylinder walls. And another thing you can do is you can look at the inside of the block, the inside of the water pump holes. Inside the block, see how clean that is? That means it's been hot tanked. So it was rebuilt. I don't know if it was 40 over or 30 over, or, I don't know. I didn't think about checking it when I had the thing apart. Otherwise, I could, if I had the heads off, I could have just put my gauge on it and found out what it was. But it's still a good engine, so don't fuck around with the wrecking yard, people. So now that we got the 350 Vortec out of there, that's going to go into another project. I'll give you a sneak peek of the other project, okay? Because we sold the big dually. So we have an old body style square. It's dark so you can't see it. There's an old body style square body back there. Well, old body style, not a square body, but an old body style. So that's what we're going to work on. But today, I bought all the stuff. I'm going to give you part numbers here. This is what you need, okay? Now, this is a MSD, Pro Billet Distributor. If you're just going to do a stock build, a stock driving, you'll need one of these. Do not buy Street Fire. Street Fires are junk. They're made in China, and they don't last over a week or two, okay? MSD Street Fires suck. Don't buy them. This part number is 8365. And that's a MSD. Now, you can even see it. All my stuff's made in America. Look at that. Look at that. MSD. This distributor is made in America. That's why you want this part number if you're going to do an HEI build. Do not buy the Street Fire. Okay? It's garbage, people. And you can open this up. And it's heavy. It is heavy, but my battery's about to go dead, so on my camera. So we'll get to the part number. Now I did buy a. This was spendy, but made in the USA. Part number 1712, Eddelbrock manual pump. I put the manual pump on already. It's hooked up. I'm going to put a rod from this is where your rod plugs in to go up to your carb now. But that's the chrome eddelbrock manual pump, because I just don't want any problems, people. Yes, that was 200. The distributor was 600, but the distributor's worth it, okay? I don't want to be broke down on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere, okay? Now, this one is an air cleaner, Air Pro, part number 1223. And then ABS2 carburetor. Don't buy the Chinese shit. Let's do it right, people. ABS2, Eddelbrock 1906. This has the electric choke on it. Now, when you do plug wires, you need the MSD course, that's if you do an MSD ignition. You can do Protronics or whatever you want to do, but this is what I'm doing. This is what you'll need for your 454 HEI setup, okay? 35379 part number. Superconductor 8.5. Now, the reason why I use MSD wires, because they are the best on the market next to Granatelli. Granatelli is better because Granatelli has no ohms, but on their foot, like per foot, you know, you got your wire per foot, there's supposed to be a certain amount of ohms, and this is only 40 to 50 ohms. That's why I use this per foot. So the Granatellis are 0 ohms. So I mean, Granatellis will work too if you want to buy Granatelli. But I like MSD. So we're going with a complete MSD ignition with eddelbrock parts. Now, over here, I want to do the old school setup for the front of, well, this is the carburetor adapter. You will need a carburetor adapter for a stock manifold. I'll show you. Stock manifold. See how it's not square. It's not square, so you'll need the adapter. Now this is this is another part made in America. I'm only buying American, people, because I'm sick of this Chinese shit. ICT. It's an ICT. It's this is for your power stick. No, that's for the alternator. So this is for your alternator setup. This is for your power steering setup. And they also make stuff for LS motors. I know you guys like LS. I don't, but they make stuff for LS motors as well. So that's, and I don't usually advertise for people, but these are good sets. I used them before. Now with these sets, we're going to need belts, okay? You're going to need a, and this is only Goodyear because they didn't have the AC Delco. This is your power steering, I believe. 15460. This is the alternator one, the LC Delco. 15450. So this is the alternator one. Okay, and that's your power steering. Now, you can get Goodyear, and nothing wrong with Goodyear. I just wanted AC Delco, but they didn't have AC Delco in this size. They were out or something at the parts store. So, but you can order them online, Amazon. In fact, I would recommend ordering most of your stuff on Amazon anyway, because it's 3 times cheaper than going to the parts house. We got some water pump bolt gaskets here. Oh, and these. We also bought some of these. These are going to go on your, to organize your spark plug wires. You want to be able to organize them, and it's a little kit. You can pick them up for like 20 bucks on Amazon. I use this in flat tappet cam motors. I usually use the Eddelbrock, but they didn't have the Eddelbrock, so I bought the Zinc Lucas brand of zinc. And every 454 will hold either 6 quarts or 7 quarts, so you'll want to put that whole bottle in with 5 quarts, and it's going to be like half a quart short, so just dump some more. But what I use for oil is I use Valvoline. Valvoline, because I don't know the mileage on this motor, even though it was rebuilt, because I could tell. I still don't know the mileage. So we use Valvoline Extended Life 150,000 1030. For the transmission, Turbo 400, use the Valvoline multi-vehicle. This is fine. You can use that. And then antifreeze is Valvoline antifreeze. Antifreeze doesn't really matter. Now, there is another thing I want to show you about the distributor. I can't stress enough how not to buy Chinese shit, okay? don't buy it, people. It's cheap, but you get what you pay for. You pay pennies, you're going to get penny products. Now, if you want to not go with the HEI, don't have to go with HEI. You can go with a Blaster 3 or a Blaster 2 coil and put the MSD 8360. That's what's on the Vortec right here. And see how smaller that is? You'll have more clearance for your firewall. But this is another one, 8360. Do not buy the cheap ones. That's an MSD 8360. So, and the part number is right there if you can see it. Pro Billet distributor. So that's if you don't want to go with HEI. I wanted to go with HEI. Now this distributor down here will cost you about $450. Another $100 for the coil, which I have the coil in my shop. I can get it out, I guess, but I'm just trying to show you people a couple options. Now this Vortec is going in that project, like I said. We're going to put that in there. But I'm going to get back to work, people. I think I will unbox the some of the stuff here for you. Let me open the wires up here. And you know what I like about these? Is these are straight boots. This is what you have to have for 454. If you're going to use headers, you need these straight boots. This is another reason why you want this part number. This goes on the cap, and then you got the straight boot down here, okay? And it's flexible too. You can bend it, okay? And oh yeah, E3, the spark plugs you're gonna need if you want to get good mileage. Yes, they do actually get good mileage. I don't care what people say on the internet. E3 spark plugs, 40, part number E340, okay? Now, I don't care that they're $7 a plug. I want quality, and I don't want to be stranded, okay? Now, granted, you can put all this on, you might be stranded, but the likelihood of you being stranded is very low, okay? But if you put Chinese shit, then you got a problem. So let me open this box. I'll show you the distributor. Okay, here we go. Yep. Now, see how much bigger that thing is? But that's because of the HEI. Now, they give you all the stuff to hook it up. They give you the lube. You must use lube before you put this shaft down in the block. Alright, let me get this out. Now, this is a big cap. Like I said, people, you get what you pay for. Okay? There you go. This is a heavy unit. This unit is heavy, but as you can see, MSD with the MSD labeling on it. Looks nice. It's very heavy, which is what you want. You want a heavy distributor. That means you got good parts inside there, okay? Now, what I was talking about with the oil, take this off. This thing right here. Now, make sure you check, because they make bronze gears. You can buy this gear in bronze, but do not put a bronze gear in a Chevrolet. Don't do it. Okay? It'll break. You want the factory steel ones, like this is. And there's going to be oil O-rings here. They're going to be in the package. There they are right there. Right here, put your oil rings on. And put your lube on it. Cannot stress it enough. Lube. You need your lube to get, you know, kind of like a woman when you got to lube her up. There you go. But this is what we're doing, people. So I thought I'd give people like a little unboxing. Let me set this side here, and then we'll unbox these other items, such as the ABS2 carburetor. But I showed you last time when I had it on that motor. You know what one looks like, but I guess we'll just do an unboxing, right? So this is just a cheap budget build, a cheap budget stock build, because you say, why don't you rebuild that motor? Rebuild that motor before you go through all that trouble. Well, I would, but it's a 2-bolt. I can't do what I want to do with the 2-bolt. This will get it down the road, but I want to stroke it to a 502 or a 496. Can't do that with a 2-bolt. People have done it, yes. Is it wise? No. You must have a 4-bolt. And with these 3500 trucks, they need 4-bolt blades anyway in them because they're so heavy. Okay? I don't care what people tell you. I'm telling you. You want to do it the right way, or do you want to do it the wrong way? So I will buy a Vortec block, a 1998 Vortec 454 with a 4-bolt main, and I will put it in there. So let me lift this carb out of the box. There we go, people. There we go. ABS2 eddelbrock. Right, it's got the electric choke, like I said. That's what you'll need. Now, if you want to, I guess we can unbox the Profil. Now, I ordered the valve covers to match the Eddelbrock black valve covers, but they haven't come in yet. But this is the it's just, I like this black with this gray lettering, and they have the matching valve covers. Like I said, they're on back order or whatever. They just haven't arrived yet, so those will take, these stocks can come off. We'll put the Eddelbrocks on. And chrome water neck. This is for the carb. I'll put that on next. But anyway, there we go, people. That was the unboxing for the 454 big block. And I mean, that distributor, I should probably show you how to put that in. A lot of people don't put them in right, and then they have to turn them while they're turning them over. They go out and they mess around the distributor and try to turn it to start it, which if you know how to install them right, they'll fire up first time. But anyway, that's all for today, people.